the show touches on a political issue, a struggle for power, for dominance. Seeing one character trying to oust the other, we see that in real life. It's only that in this particular production it is being done by animals, but the theme remains the same. I happen to be the one observing the behavior of the baboons so that I can relate the whole story, or I can document it to people who would then consume whatever my thesis is or my findings relating to the baboons. And in particular, my finding is that there lies in the behavior of the baboons what also is embedded upon the behavior of the human being.
The history of the baboons.
I think McCall's myth is he really transcends the life that we are living today, because he's able to look at things not in an ordinary way. He writes simple stories that we are able to relate with on a day-to-day basis, but he interweaves it with certain aspects that really touch on touch on the very core of what life happens to be.
Well, I'm delighted to see the Opera House in such good shape. It's a wonderful, wonderful place. It used to be a garage, converted into this little opera house, which will take about 60 people. And I was very impressed to see what they've done with the set. Really, in a really very small space, they've managed to get a lot, which says a great deal about the setting of the opera in the African bush. I was in the Okavango Delta and went past the camp of these American primatologists, and I just read their book, which was called Baboon Metaphysics. And so I called out across the water, "I've just read Baboon Metaphysics," and they said, "Come ashore." And so I went and met them and talked to them about their work. It struck me that this had dramatic possibilities. Baboon Society has members who would be keen to put people up the pecking order within the Baboon Society. So that really suggested that we could do a version of Macbeth set in amongst the baboons, which is what has happened.